Hi, I'm often asked how I got into teaching or why I got into teaching, and my answer to that is always that I was inspired by my teachers growing up. Right up from my grandmother, who let me play her organ, through to some of the top players on the world stage today. Every single one of those teachers has had something in common, and that's a passion for music, which has inspired me onto doing other things, including making these videos for you, creating Cambridge Saxophone, and teaching students who have gone on to perform their own gigs, and of course having my own performing career myself. Music is such an important part of our lives as humans. We've had civilizations throughout history that have not had painting, they've not had arithmetic, they've not had the wheel, but they've all had one thing in common, and that's music. The desire to make music is something deep within our soul, and I want to be able to unlock that in you. Here at Cambridge Saxophone, we aim to make our lessons innovative, inspiring, and above all interesting, because you've got to want to be able to do it. Well, that's enough of my little spiel. Let's hear what people who are currently studying with me say.
Hi, my name's Nick Hannon. I'm from Melbourne, Australia. I've been playing with Dan for nearly 2 years now, and the thing I enjoy most is Dan's approach to teaching soloing, and also the way Dan is able to convey to me what a complex musical theory and help you to internalise what you are learning.
Hello, I'm Matthew from Belfast. I've been having lessons with Dan for 5 years. When Dan moved back to England 2 years ago, I thought my lessons with him would have to finish. However, since then, I've been having my weekly lesson via Skype. These lessons work really well. Dan has really helped me to understand the techniques behind jazz phrasing and improvisation, and his enthusiasm has encouraged me to keep improving.
Hi, this is Nick. I live and work in the Grand Duchy of Luxembourg, and I've been having alto lessons with Dan for about a year now, and I'm really just amazed at the progress that I've made. The lessons are great, the pace is fantastic, always interesting, always challenging. He's a really enjoyable guy to work with, so heartily recommended from me.
Ian at Norwich, been having lessons with Dan at Cambridge Saxophone for 18-19 months now. Really enjoying the journey, loving the fact that I'm actually getting to playing some tunes that make me happy and smile on this great old vintage saxophone. If you've got any doubts about whether or not you will be able to play it, just give it a go. That's exactly what I done, and now I can play on Welsh.
Hello, I'm Bruce and live in Belfast, and I've had saxophone lessons with Dan Forshaw for 4 years. When he moved to Cambridge, he was such a great teacher, I wanted to carry on lessons with Skype. Skype has worked out really well, and it's just like being in the same room with Dan, except he's in my room now instead of me going to him.
Hello, my name's Vanessa. I've been having lessons with Dan for about 18 months now, and when I first went to him I hadn't played the sax for around 30 years, so needless to say I was a bit rusty. I couldn't remember how to read music, and I couldn't remember where all the finger positions were. I'd say it took me about 2 weeks before I could actually confidently play a tune, but as I say, 18 months down the line I'm still having regular lessons and I'm really enjoying it. We do lots of different things in the lessons, but I think my most favourite thing is the transcription exercises, basically where you listen to a piece of music and then work out how to play it by ear. It's something that I thought I'd never be able to do. But with Dan showing me the right approach, the right tools, the right mindset, now I'm pretty confident about tackling most things. It doesn't always sound great, but that's the thing. It's all about enjoying it. It's all about having fun, and I'm certainly doing that. I'd urge anyone, if you're thinking of learning the sax or even relearning the sax, as in my case, give it a go. Honestly, you won't regret it. It's fantastic fun.
Now that's their story. What's yours going to be? If you're willing to learn, I'm willing to teach you. If you're willing to practice, I'm willing to prepare the materials. And if we're all willing to be passionate about music, I believe we can change the world for the better. Are you willing to join us?